everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about pencils, which I promised some time ago, and I think it's about a year ago now. I did some swatches, some tests. I talked about different longevity and generally, but my collection has expanded a little bit, changed a little bit, and I have I think I've been pretty lazy actually over the last 12 months, and I don't think anyone can blame me because we don't go anywhere as such, and the quick makeup in the morning means normally something really quick. Eyes and eyeliner normally would be over the unprepared eye, and unprepared eye I mean bare skin. So as I said, over the period of last 12 months, especially when working from home, I'm not really doing a full makeup routine. Most of the time it would be just eyeliner, mascara, and maybe sometimes just a wash of color, a little bit of shadow. But really, in order to be fair and to test the longevity and the quality of eyeliner, if you really need to use it on prepared eye. With all of that, the only pencil that ever lasted throughout the day on bare skin, on unprepared eye, is Tom Ford. Tom Ford has been consistently the best pencil I had, though I very much love Dior, and you know my undying love for Dior is still there. But to be fair, this is the only pencil that actually performed superbly well on unprepared skin, even on quite oily eyelids. Just a little disclaimer: every time I will be talking now about performance of the pencil is bearing in mind prepared eye. Prepared means I use a primer and I would use base color. So that would be primers. I have a few, but it's not a massive collection, but that's enough. It's quite extreme range of prices here. So I've got Kiko, which is brilliant eye primer, really good. I absolutely love Shiseido. The softness, the quality, what goes on your eye and how it looks being prepared is absolutely beautiful. Shiseido is fantastic. MAC Prep and Prime, very good quality as well. I also love this emotion proof eye primer by Tom Ford. It's only one color there, I think. It's an incredibly good quality. It's superb quality. I also quite like Essence by Wilko. Don't love the range of price here is extreme. This is like something like £1.50 or £2, and this is £32. However, yeah, this quality is better. It is better. This is adequately good for budget. For budget line is brilliant. So I only have 5, but it's more than enough really for eye primers. Then I use base color, which would keep everything together. It's good as a base color for eyeshadow. It depends on also depends, I think, eyelid skin also sometimes behaves differently, and sometimes some days it's just really oily and I can't understand the reason. Might be night care that I use is different. I use in this case just one of this MAC very light sort of powdery, it's a shadow but it's base shadow really, that's what I use. Or I very much like that Benefit. It's a concealer. It's a bit thick. It's a bit thick. I don't use it very often. I also very much like Bare Study MAC. MAC Bare Study is eyeshadow. It's very neutral, sort of slightly shimmery base like that. But this is what I use as a base for any makeup. And this is my probably third little jar. Anyway. So this is when I say my eye is prepared. Quite a lot I use this MAC powder. So what I've been doing over the last 3 weeks since I promised to do this video last time, I've been trying various pencils on a daily basis on a prepared eye. So I would prepare eye, I use it properly as I would do with a full makeup, because with the full makeup I would never just put eye pencil on the bare skin. So, and this is the result. Okay, those are my pencils. They are not best pencils. They're good. They're very good brands, and they're generally good. And actually, they perform well on prepared eye. These are my favorite ones. In addition to, so I just pulled them out of here. It's quite a lot. So 14 favorites and 12 not so favorite for various reasons. Let me go through not so favorite first and explain to you why. And bear in mind, I'm talking, through both experience of on a bare skin and as well as on prepared eye, and I still felt that this group performs better. So here you've got, or I've got, Lancome seems to be not holding on so well, not as others. Also, I've got Kiko, few different colors. With a fixator, with a prepared eye and fixing spray, it's okay. It's okay. It still doesn't give me the same performance as Tom Ford or Sisley or Dior, for example. So they are that kind of level. I did mention Lancome. I quite like this gray pencil as actual pencil, but it doesn't seem to be long lasting for me still. Maybe it's something I'm not doing right. There's a couple of words about the actual liners. Okay, then you've got, I'm not going through all of them because they're not most interesting. Terry by Terry is a really good pencil for dry skin. So with me, for example, if I have oily lids, and even if I prepare my eye, I have a base, I have primer, and I have base color, this still seems to be, it's holding okay, but it's smudging quicker than others. It starts smudging. I've just realized this line is a bit thicker than the other because I was just doing Russian video, and I put another layer of another line, extra line. It's very easy to smudge. For dramatic smoky eye, that's good to smudge. It's very smudgeable. For me, I think I probably need to give it another try. I actually used it quite a bit. You notice I'm kind of not so keen, but I used I use it. It's very good. It goes over on your skin very, very smoothly, very, very soft, very soft. Maybe I just need to be a little bit more fair and prepare the eye better than just going on the bare skin. It just doesn't last. Most of them don't. Now about my favorite group. I did say there are 14. I think it's kind of more 16. I will start with the newest pencil in my collection. It is Clos de Peau. I did mention it briefly when I was doing an unboxing of Clos de Peau purchase. This is cleverly done in terms of environmentally friendly, and you can buy one case, which they do for most of their products. They do for blushes, they do for eyeshadows. The only thing is when one is short in stock or out of stock, you have refill but you can't get the case, then it creates a problem. So recently I had to ask my sister to buy a case for a blusher for me. You know, the blusher I was doing a review of. So it's just a little I'm kind of off the track here. This blusher, they sell them in refills, which is good, but you can't get the case. Apparently because cases are produced in China, and there's a shortage at the moment, whereas actual product is produced in Japan. So they cope, but China doesn't somehow. Anyway, this is coming from Moscow for me. This is quite expensive. Overall, it's £50 when you compare to Tom Ford, for example, which is also very expensive, £32. So £50 consists of holder itself. And you remember I was saying about my mistake. I ordered brow holder and I refill, or other way around. Something I've done wrong, basically. So I had to order the other 2 missing parts. So £50, £30 for the actual holder, and £20 each time you pay for refill, which is good. What I found is it doesn't hold very well. It kind of lasts, but it doesn't leave that precise line, if that's what you want. On Prepared Eye, it does go easily. It does go easily on the skin. It's not, but it's not the most pronounced, and I think it's probably like everything else in their makeup. But I would have thought with eyeliner, it could be a little bit stronger to me. So it's not exactly my favorite, but I thought it lasts okay. It lasts okay. Would I buy it again? I probably have to, because I bought this thing now, the holder, but I don't. I will probably buy a refill again at some point. I might just buy something darker. I don't know. I can't remember which shade I went for. So this is kind of still, I'm on the fence with this one, to be honest. Still not 100%. The pencils I really like, and I have liked always, and I repurchase so many. Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury has got a very good formula. She's got various formulas. One of them are, this is like coal pencil, I think. It's not classic. Yeah, it's Pillow Talk actually. But I also have Barbarella Brown somewhere. Is a very good, thick consistency, very soft, very good for smudging, very pronounced color, and it stays long. I like that. Her pencils are very competitive in terms of price. They're very good. This one I have is Cool something. So Barbarella Brown somewhere. I don't, maybe in my bag somewhere. I don't know. Rock and Cool. It is Barbarella Brown. They've changed the pile. They've changed the. It used to be like that. That brown. It is a Barbarella Brown. It's lovely pencil. It is lovely pencil. There is also another formula which is called Classic. As example, Audrey pencil. They are pressed powder pencils. They are drier a little bit. They last long, but they're not so easy to smudge. So they basically just a bit drier formula. They also last very long. And this one is Copper Charge. A couple of pencils she's got in with it like dual ends. Copper Charge is very good for her copper. I can't remember if the palette is called Copper Charge, but for warmer eyeshadows. Charlotte Darling, for example, palette is lovely. So this is really interesting golden, sort of gold color, I see, which is for lower line. A very good pencil. I used it quite a bit, as you can see. It's good. So Charlotte Tilbury, I quite like Classic. I need to probably find it at some point or buy another one, but I need to really use up those. The one which very special place in my collection, Dolce & Gabbana, is already quite used. I've got one on the backup. It is number 2, and it is very long lasting. It's lovely pencil, and it also has some like a bronze shimmer in it, especially if when you rub it, you can see that shimmer is coming through. You can see hopefully on the hand. A very long-lasting, lovely pencil. Dolce & Gabbana number 2. I quite like Estee Lauder pencils. They are on the Prepared Eye, which I did say I'm going to be talking about Prepared Eye. They lay very nicely. They go nicely on the skin, and they stay on. So good quality pencils. Estee Lauder, one of them, this one is very old. Gosh, I had it in the old house, which is now 4 years ago, and even before that. This one is Plum Color, still very soft. You can see if I draw like that, it's just really soft, lovely plum color. So this one is called Plum Writer, and then I have 2 more fairly new. They've changed that thing, which is okay. So instead of this two-ended, this one is a sponge for smudging. They're probably doing better job in smudging, those little like rubbers. These two are, one is dark brown, another one is a bit lighter brown. They both of a series called Double Wear. So the one which is a bit lighter is Burgundy Suede, and this one is again Coffee number 2. All number 2 seem to be called coffees, because that is number 2. I think this one also called Coffee, Dolce Gabbana. I'm not sure. So they're very good as well. MAC pencils aren't bad at all. On the balance of sort of price and quality, with prepared eye, they go very well and they last well. I'm coming to kind of my most favorite, though I do, as I said, I do quite like Charlotte Tilbury pencils. Pencils and lipsticks have got very special place in my heart and in my collection. They're very good. Some of her products I just don't understand. They don't work for me. But pencils and lipsticks, absolutely. Dior, you know my undying love for that brand, and I have quite a few things of Dior. Actually, eyeliners I was going to talk about here, wasn't I? I've got I've got Dior very thin liner that is really beautiful, and it's a very good quality. I prefer that. I've got by Terry, which I like less. For some reason, I have more challenge drawing that. It's like it just doesn't go smoothly. It's almost like it's just about to dry out, and it's quite new actually. I'm not going to repurchase that. Dior, there again, those are pencils of all the same formula. This is my favorite 594 brown pencil, which I had repurchased. Gosh, I don't know, 10 times maybe, I don't know. I use it all the time, and I have it on today on prepared eye, as you probably guessed. I have worked in the garden. I've done this makeup many hours ago. It's not just before. I did put gloss back on again, but my eye makeup was done many hours ago, and I worked in the garden. I did a lot of other things, and it's absolutely just staying on. That's what makes a difference. Prepared eye, primer and base color, and then you put pencil on, and then it lasts. This is double-ended blue pencil, which I from time to time I used. You can see it's been going kind of cutting it down a bit, sharpening it down. And another one is blue pencil, similar to the same, it's brown, similar to 594 formula. This is brighter blue, which I use quite a lot with denim, for example, denim eyeshadow. And this is old, don't know where I got it from. I found sometimes in different pockets, in different, why I'm carrying them with me, I don't know, but some really tiny. So they have been used, as you can see. Okay, and then a couple more. I'm really impressed with Sisley pencils, both lip liners and eyeliners, lasting long, perfect quality, really good, really strong performance, probably as good as Tom Ford, I would say. It really lasts well. I love it. This one is called Ebony brown pencil, dark brown, which is I like the wooden thing. I like pencils which I can sharpen and just use fresh, sort of sharpened end, rather than automatic. But because this one is sparkling, and if it says sparkling, that's it, I have to have it. So this is sparkling brown, which is a very good, long lasting, very soft. It goes in my hand like nice soft line. Don't need much effort. You don't need, it doesn't move your eyelid. I think that's what we women with more mature skin and more mature sort of eyelids probably worry about sometimes, because if you have something you really you don't want it to be moved. This doesn't move. Neither is that, actually. Neither Charlotte Tilbury pencils or Dior. They're all quite soft in application. So 2 Sisleys, absolutely love that. And my winner at all times is Tom Ford. I don't know how many pencils I already had. They've done it quite well. The formula is long lasting, and this is, as I said, the only pencil, maybe also Sisley, performed quite well. I won't say wonderfully, beautifully, but performed well on unprepared eye. When you really need to put something quick, absolutely quick, I would reach out. My hand just goes to those 2 pencils, Sisley and Tom Ford. But on eye with a base, primer and base, this goes like absolutely for a day, all day, 10 hours lasting, no problem whatsoever. So there we go. This is my quite detailed review of my pencils, what my feelings are and recommendations. And I'm quite happy that I had a chance to try them all and make my own opinion. And I think going forward, when I use those up, the ones I don't particularly they're okay, but I would stick to the ones that I like, and I think this is enough really for anybody. So I wish you a pleasant week ahead of you, and we certainly meet again very soon. See you later. Bye.